No! This...
Off the hands of Porzingis. Three. Bridges. Traffic there. Towns. Bridges is picked up. Makes the fake on Porzingis and gets it to Anunoby. Numbers get out to Brunson. And up high for Towns. Screen for Brunson. Feed to Bridges, who finds himself open for an easy 2B on the New York guard. Here's Bridges open from the wall. It's Tatum on top. Tatum jab stepping. A three for the tie. Cooks. Each team shooting about 46% inside. White will spin and feed Porzingis for the lead. Brunson. They'll let him go. And the three is down. And Brunson will chip his way inside and miss the miss. Out to Bridges. Three is low. Bridges will look, and he'll find Hart. He'll make a move. A three for the lead.
No Jaylen Brown for the Celtics.
2.5 to go in this overtime. Anunoby, three.
Knicks up and does it. Right on the steal. Bad pass from Tyson. Runs it on the drive. Wade right with him. Back up top. Bridges fires away. His three-pointer's good.
Deep by the Cavs to get back, but Brunson is open.
Wide open. Back-to-back. Anunoby finds Bridges. Pull-up jumper. Mikal Bridges. McBride pulls up high. Arcing three is good. Bridges drives. Back out. Shalit tries another three-pointer. That's good. Out. Bridges. Good hustle. Come up with it. Knicks get a new 14. Anunoby sidestep. Three-pointer. Puts it in.
Garland is back.
Makes the inside, and a girl backs it in. Poor transition defense. Garland and Jared Allen.
So good shot that time in the corner.
Garland, a three. That's brilliant here in the fourth.
So has Strus.
And Strus left open. Anunoby picks it up. Layup. No, he missed it.
None of the Knicks will look in the mirror tonight.
George, except he got suspended. You're right. He played in every game in his business. Flexing two on defense.
This is to McBride, and he rattles home this three against Jalen Duren. One Jalen over another. Ashua comes to screen. Brunson rises and fires and fills it up. Wow. Knicks with their biggest lead. Playoff pecking order. Shooter to the baseline. Dennis Shooter with a shot. He hits it.
In the regular season, over the new.
That was back on November 1st. Cade Cunningham, he averaged nearly 31 points and over 8 assists in those 4 games. I think you tried to warn him that the Pistons are coming.
I tried to tell him. I tried to tell them about Detroit basketball. I tried to tell them boys they were coming. They're energetic. They're not scared. They're not afraid. They got a chip on their shoulder. They carry the D on their back like the Detroit 3-1 against them in the regular season, Stephen A.
I have no receipts. Zero. I'm not that confident with the New York Knicks right now this year. They're not what they were last year in terms of their grit. Hartenstein is gone. Obviously, DiVincenzo is gone. Even though Julius Randle wasn't healthy during the playoffs, he's gone right now. I think the New York Knicks have more offensive talent. I think they're devoid of that grit that they had last year. I'm still going to pick them to win this series, of course, but it's more emotional than anything else because when I look at the Detroit Pistons right now, they scare the living hell out of me. Cade Cunningham, that brother is special. That's a baller right there. And then when you see, first of all, Bernie Bickerstaff, I'm saying BJ Bickerstaff, sorry, he's one of my JB Bickerstaff. He's one of my leading candidates for Coach of the Year. I'm probably going to give it to him. I got other people email. I think the job he's doing in Houston has been spectacular. But Bickerstaff's got to be up there. But I just like the makeup of this Detroit Pistons team. And what I don't like most about this matchup for the Knicks is that Detroit seems to have what the Knicks had last year. And that's that grit, that grind. They'll make it ugly. They'll play whatever way you want to play to beat you, whatever it takes. And they pride themselves on trying to emulate the bad boys. Now, the Knicks were doing that last year. They ain't doing that this year. Well, I'm very concerned.
Not just the bad boys. They didn't embody the whole Detroit culture.
No, that's what I'm talking
what I'm saying is the bad boys, the Rasheed, Ben Wallace Pistons, and you know who else should be worried? Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau better get it done. We watching coaches getting fired right now. Taylor Jenkins, Michael Malone. You're watching the team now with Mikal Bridges. Y'all done had y'all back and forth with minutes. The Knicks fans, you've been critical about him not trusting his bench. You have the pieces.
Is Jalen Brunson the best player in this series?
No, no. And this is not a knock on Jalen Brunson. Cade Cunningham is the best player in this series. There's 5 guys in the NBA that average at least 25, 5, and 5. Mm-hmm. Cade Cunningham is one of them. Giannis, Luka, Joker, and Tatum. And Cade Cunningham is one of those 5.
Cade Cunningham is special. There's no doubt about it. We have to see him in the postseason. We haven't seen that yet. Let's see what he does because we've already seen what Jalen Brunson could do come postseason time. The other thing that I think that we need to bring up, and it's important when you bring up Tom Thibodeau, who's Thibs going up against? The same dude he beat last year when he was coaching Cleveland in Bickerstaff. So Bickerstaff is familiar with some of Thibs' tendencies, but one could easily argue that the makeup of this team that he has in Detroit is a better match for the New York Knicks this time around because the New York Knicks ain't the same squad.
Look, I love the Pistons. I think what they've done up to this point is a huge success. They're not beating the New York Knicks in the first round. I can't agree with you that Cade Cunningham is going to be the best player in this playoff series, right? And when you look at the experience, Jalen Duren, has he been to the postseason? No. Isaiah Stewart, has he been to the postseason? No. So we could be watching, or we're going to be watching the same thing that we saw in Oklahoma City last year. Well, you got to go through the growing pains and do not ever disrespect big body Brunson again.
Y'all always wonder how the Miami Heat go from the A seed and get to the finals because you got dogs. I'm looking at a team full of dogs in Detroit.
I would say this.
I'm betting on the dogs.
I would say this to you. I'm gonna go with my Knicks, but I'm gonna say this to you. All bets are off if Cade Cunningham shows up in the postseason the way he is showing up in the regular season. If that brother shows up, I understand they don't have the experience, but if you got a cat that you can get a ball to and you can say, take me there, them dogs surrounding him can't help get it done.